Rodgers and Hart. Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart were some of the greatest songwriters of the 20th century. Rodgers wrote the music, Hart wrote the lyrics. And after doing several shows on Broadway in the early 1930s, Rodgers and Hart were hired in Hollywood by MGM Studios to come up and compose songs for various movies that were going to show up at the time. So one day they were assigned to write music songs for a movie. Rodgers wrote the music, Hart wrote the lyrics, and they came up with this. Oh Lord, if you're not busy up there, I ask for help with a prayer. But the movie studio didn't like that song, so it was cut out of the movie. Now, Rodgers had written the music, and he really liked that melody. So he went back to Hart and said, the next movie we get assigned to write songs for, come up with a different set of lyrics and we'll resubmit it. So he did. And here's the way the song was submitted the second time. Act 1. You gulp your coffee and run. Into the subway you crowd. Don't breathe, it isn't allowed. But the movie studio really didn't like that song, so it was cut out of the movie. So then they were assigned to write songs for a third movie. Once again, Rodgers went back to Hart and said, I really like this music I composed. Come up with a different set of lyrics. So Hart did, and they tried this. Oh Lord, what is the matter with me? I'm just permitted to see the bad in every man. But the movie studios rejected that song too. At this point, Rodgers was getting pretty discouraged, so he went to go see a music publisher down in Tin Pan Alley in New York and showed him the sheet music and asked him, be honest with me, do you think this song has any potential? And the music publisher looked it over and said, I think it could work if it had some simpler, more down-to-earth lyrics. So Rodgers went back to Hart, and Hart was offended. Hart's response was, you mean you want me to come up with some junk about Moon and June? And Rodgers said yes. And here's the song they came up with. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then you suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. And the rest is history.